Ever wondered how a secret society could shape the course of history and influence societal norms? Let's take a journey back in time to the origins of the Mafia, a clandestine organization that sprouted in the sun-baked soil of 19th-century Sicily. Born from a volatile mix of societal unrest and political upheaval, this secret society began to weave a complex web of power and influence. The key to its rise? The unification of Italy, a tumultuous period that saw an influx of Sicilians migrating to America, carrying with them their traditions, their culture, and yes, their secret society. In the early days, the influence of the Mafia was subtle yet pervasive. They were the unseen hand guiding societal norms, the silent whisper in the corridors of power. From protection rackets to the control of local politics, they began to quietly shape the society they inhabited. The Mafia, born out of societal unrest, soon found its footing in the New World. Prohibition, a well-intentioned societal reform, ironically, served as a catalyst for the Mafia's rise to power. This era, spanning from the 1920s to the early 30s, was marked by the nationwide ban on the production, sale, and transportation of alcohol. But where there's a will, there's a way, and for the thirsty masses, the Mafia found that way. They seized this golden opportunity with both hands, embarking on large-scale bootlegging operations. Distilling liquor in hidden speakeasies, smuggling it across borders, and distributing it through intricate networks, the Mafia became the nation's lifeline to libations. This illicit trade was not only profitable, but provided a platform for the Mafia to expand their reach and tighten their grip on society. They became the puppet masters, pulling strings behind the scenes, influencing politics, law enforcement, and even the economy. Their wealth wasn't just about fancy cars and lavish lifestyles, it was about power and control. As the Mafia's wealth grew, so did their influence over society, politics, and the economy. The mid-20th century, often referred to as the Mafia's golden age, was a time of unchecked power and influence. It was an era marked by a web of nefarious activities, stretching from extortion to brutal killings and the dark art of money laundering. The Mafia wasn't merely a criminal organization, it was an institution that had seeped into the very fabric of society. During this period, the Mafia established a stranglehold on various sectors. Labor unions, for instance, found themselves entangled in the Mafia's grip, their operations manipulated for the mob's benefit. Even the glittering world of Hollywood wasn't immune. From movie studios to glamorous nightclubs, the Mafia's shadow loomed large, influencing decisions and pulling strings behind the scenes. Such was the reach of the Mafia that its tendrils extended beyond the conventional realms of crime. It became a pervasive presence, its impact felt far and wide. The Mafia's presence was felt everywhere, from the streets of New York to the glitzy world of Hollywood. Like any empire built on violence and corruption, the Mafia's reign couldn't last forever. A multitude of factors led to its downfall, turning the tide against these once untouchable syndicates. The most significant blow came from law enforcement agencies who ramped up their efforts to dismantle these criminal networks. The introduction of laws such as the Racketeer Influenced and Corrupt Organizations Act, or RICO, allowed for the prosecution of entire organizations instead of just individual members. Societal norms began to change as well. The romanticized image of the Mafia started to fade, replaced by a growing intolerance for their brutal methods and exploitative practices. Furthermore, internal conflicts within the Mafia itself played a role. Power struggles, betrayals, and the constant fear of informants eroded their strength from within. The impact of the Mafia's downfall on society was profound. Streets once ruled by fear saw a return to normalcy. The once mighty Mafia found itself struggling to survive in a world that had outgrown its archaic ways. The Mafia, while not as powerful as it once was, still exists in various forms today. In the shadows of modern society, organized crime syndicates continue to operate, albeit with less prominence than their heyday. From Italy to the United States, these organizations persist, engaging in activities ranging from drug trafficking to white-collar crimes. Their influence, though diminished, remains a concern for law enforcement agencies worldwide. The fight against the Mafia is an ongoing struggle, with new tactics and strategies continually being developed. Yet these efforts face numerous challenges. The Mafia's deeply entrenched networks, coupled with its ability to adapt and evolve, makes it a formidable adversary. Despite its decline in power, the Mafia's impact on society is undeniable. Its history of violence, corruption, and resilience stands as a stark reminder of the dark side of human ambition and greed. The legacy of the Mafia, a testament to the power of secret societies, continues to echo in our society today.